Hi everyone and welcome to Finlandia Village. We are not in the fitness center today, but we are still on the Finlandia Village property, actually in my favorite spot of the entire village, and it's right by this little creek. There's a cute little wooden bridge that crosses over it. We walk, this is part of the trail system that we have at the village, and our trail trekker walking group, this is where we go twice a week when we do our walk. So I'm taking advantage of what was the sun a while ago, and it was a pretty nice day. And now it's snowing. This is probably my third take because of technical issues like my phone flying off the bridge and landing on the ground and losing my sticky note that has my exercises on it. Regardless, take 3. Hopefully it works this time, and I'm going to try to go fast so I don't run out of space. Today we're going to be doing a balance exercise program. So I put together 7 fairly easy, but you can make them as challenging as you want, exercises for your balance to help improve your balance. 7 exercises, 1 minute per leg, total of about 15 minutes, give or take. And you could do balance exercise every day if you want to. Find a time during the day where it works out. 15 minutes doesn't take too long, or split them out throughout the day and do 1 or 2 here and there every hour or so, and you get it done. I've borrowed this 1 minute sand timer from Mr. David Munch, our CEO. He was nice enough to lend this to me. So we will know exactly how much time we're spending per leg to make sure that I don't count too long or too slow as I've done before, or talk too much and make you stay longer than you should or not long enough. Ready, set, go. First exercise, you're standing on one leg. Now, anytime, I've said this before, so those of you that have heard me say it, it's just a reminder. Anytime you're doing balance exercises, you want to be wobbling. You want to be thrown off. You want to feel off balance. That's how you're going to be working those specific muscles. We have muscles in our legs that are designed to flex the knee, extend the hip, abduct, internally rotate, move your ankle up and down. We have specific muscles that do those jobs to move the joints, move the bones. And the sun's coming back out. Yes. Now those muscles also have a job of helping to stabilize that joint. And that's where we can improve their ability to do that by working on our balance. So right now I'm standing here on my left leg. I'm not really wobbling very much. I'm not really working those muscles. I would have to lift my leg up. You can kind of see my knee in the video there. Close my eyes or put myself in some sort of a position where I'm throwing myself off. If not, I'm not really working my balance. 1 minute done. Flip, 2, other leg. So I'm standing on my right leg now. This is my not so good leg because of damage to the ankle that happened many, many years ago. So I'm more challenged on this side. It doesn't take much to throw me off. Once I find I'm steady, pretty steady here, I'm gonna close my eyes. Because for me, with the other leg up in the air, sorry, this leg is way up here. There's my knee. I'm gonna close my eyes, but I have my hands out in case I need to recover, in case I need to hang on to the rail. And for you at home, be close to your island or countertop, table, back of a chair. Be close to something that you can hang on to in case you lose your balance. I'd rather you hang on with your hands if you lose your balance than put your foot down, because then you're starting over from scratch. Find your balance, find your neutral pelvis, your stable position, and from there, move your arms, move your legs to make it more challenging. Can't believe it was snowing like 2 minutes ago and now the sun's out. Love it. Okay, exercise number 1, done. Number 2, we're gonna stand in a position that we call tandem. You can't see my feet here, but what I'm doing is I'm putting one foot in front of the other. So I'm gonna flip my timer. All my weight is on the left foot, pretty much, and my right foot is right in front. So my heel of this foot is in line with the toes of the other foot. So it's like walking on a tightrope. You're standing on that tightrope. But for me, in this position, I'm not really feeling challenged. So what I'm gonna do is pretend I'm holding on to some weights. I'm gonna turn this way. Pretend I'm holding on to some weights, and I'm gonna do a shoulder press, up and down, while my feet are in the heel to toe position. So by doing this, I'm pretending I've got a really heavy weight. So I'm going up really slow, and I'm contracting those muscles. I'm contracting them, pushing up and coming down. Now I'm gonna do the same thing going out and curling my biceps in, out and in. For all these balance exercises, you want to remember good posture. So you're engaging your core muscles to make sure your pelvis is nice and stable. Tummy is tight. Contract your bum muscles. Stand nice and tall. Think of the marionette pose. And that's a minute. Now we're going to flip and do the other foot. So my right foot's in the back, my left foot is in the front. And for this one, I'm going to move away from my timer so I don't hit it. In this position here, again, not so challenging for me if I'm not doing anything. If for you, you feel you're like this, just by putting one foot in front of the other, then that's all I want you to do. Stay in that position like that until you're good enough to stay with feet like that and not have to wobble too much. What you can do at that point is incorporate some trunk movement. So I'm going to start off with arms like this. I'm going to bring them up, twist, and bring them down. Up, twist, and down. So you can do anything that looks like this, or you can just keep your arms there and do a full rotation as far as you can. Turn and look as far as you can this way. All while maintaining good posture. Just as the timer finishes. Next, I'm going to place my little note here, hoping it doesn't fly away again. Number 3, arabesque. So, arabesque is like an airplane position. Arms are out to the side, one foot is way up. I'm going to start the timer now. I'm starting with my left leg down. So, I'm going to bend forward. I'm not sure how much you're going to be able to see this. Maybe I will bring the camera down a tad. So I am bending forward like that. My arms are out to the side. My leg is way up, hiked up there, and staying in that position. If just lifting your leg up like this is challenging enough for you, then do that. Just have your leg up in the air. If you want to bring your arms out, you're going to be throwing yourself off a little bit more. Or you can even bring your arms out in front of you here, which puts a lot more strain on the front leg, the leg that's holding all of your weight. Now with this one, you will definitely feel the burn. Whoa. And so I almost lost my balance there, but thankfully I've got the railing that's close by. I hung onto the railing and stayed in my position. Do the same with your countertop, back of your couch, chair kind of thing. And you're going to notice your leg is going to want to come down too as you start to get tired. Hike it back up. If you have to hang on to something to hike the leg back up, I'd rather you do that. 1 minute is up. Switch legs, flip this over on my right leg, bending down. There goes my left leg up. And I'm going to try to keep my back as flat as possible. Now, how do I keep my back flat and make sure it stays nice and straight? I engage my transversus abdominis, the core muscles. So I'm pulling up on my tummy while I'm squeezing my bum to try and keep that left leg up in the air. Arms out to the side like I'm flying. And that right leg that I'm standing on is burning and shaking, which is exactly what you want when you're working on balance. And we're just a little over halfway. Woo! Feel it. I hope you're feeling it too. Oh boy. Almost done. Oh. Hike that leg up. Don't give up. Hang on if you have to. And release. Whew. Ooh. Shake it off if you need to, because the legs are on fire. Hip extension is next. So, on my left leg, flipping it over, right leg goes straight back. Okay? So I'm standing nice and tall. I'm in my marionette pose. I have got all my weight on my left leg, and I'm bringing my right leg straight back. I'm going to adjust this even lower. You guys keep going. So what you're doing is this. Bringing this leg straight back. So I've got my marionette pose. I'm Son of a gun. Okay, keep going. The minute's not over. Keep doing your hip extension. We're good. Not done. No, left leg. Or sorry, right leg straight back. Still on the same leg as before. All my weight's on my left leg. My right leg is going back into extension. Posture is good. Contract your bum muscles. Engage your core. Still going. That was a quick recovery. Gotta give me credit for that. And now the squirrels are laughing at me. That's done. Okay, flip the timer, change legs. Now, right leg going straight back. And I'm not gonna play around with my phone anymore to try and position it because I think that's what had made it fall. Slipped off the tree. So I'm nice and tall, contracting my stomach muscles. Now, I wanted to say something a while ago when I was doing this. What was it? Oh, this is what I want to say. To make this exercise more challenging, don't touch the floor in between your reps. So if you bring your leg out and you have to touch the floor when you come back, touch with your toes and then go again. If you want more of a challenge, keep your foot in the air. Don't let that foot that's going back touch the floor at all. You come forward, you bring it back, hold. Bring it forward, bring it back, hold, without touching the ground at all. Good. Now, oh, I lost my sticky note again. I believe I remember the last few. The next one is going to be what we call rock the boat, combination rock the boat and hip abduction. So abduction of the hip is when you bring it out to the side. So it'd be like doing this with your arm. You're doing the same thing with your leg. Now we're going to start off, we're going to combine both sides. So it'll be a total of 2 minutes. Let's start it now. So feet are more than shoulder width apart. You're going to put all your weight over on your right leg as you lift the left one up. Then you're going to come to this side and lift up. So this is what we call rock the boat. You're rocking side to side. And as you put all your weight on the one leg, you lift the other one up. The slower you go and the higher you try to lift up your leg, the more challenging it is. So if you're new to this, you're just going to rock to the side, lift up as high as you can. When you feel you've gone high enough and you're about to lose your balance, you come back down and go to the other side, all while maintaining good posture and engaging those core muscles. Done. That's 1 minute. Minute number 2. You either continue doing the same thing or stand on the one leg and just bring, so I'm standing on my left leg, I'm just bringing my right leg out. I'm not letting it touch the floor when it comes back down. I go out as high as I can. So you can do this for the first minute. If you don't like the rock the boat and you'd rather do one leg at a time, or you find rock the boat too easy, you want to isolate the one leg, then that's what you're going to do. Stand on one side, lift the other one up, hold a couple seconds, bring it back in, don't touch the floor, out, hold a couple seconds, bring it back in, out with the leg, back in, don't touch the floor. Whew, my legs are burning. And last one. Good. Okay. Because this is my third take, I don't really remember which ones I've done this round and which ones were past ones. I think my next one is arabesque. So, arabesque. If you are French, you say arabesque. Flip it over. Standing on your left leg first, you're going to bend forward and lift your other leg up. So, let's see if I can get into the frame here. You're lifting your leg up as high as you can. If you want to just keep your arms down while you're doing this and have your leg up in the air, that's fine. This is challenging enough because all the weight's on that left leg. You can bring it up a notch by bringing your arms out like this, which will throw you off a little. And then if you want to go even one step further, you could have your arms straight out in front of you, all while keeping the other leg up as high as you can. So you'll notice, if you haven't already, that a lot of the exercises in this video versus the balance cool down one we do after trail trekkers, one of the first videos we did, there was a lot of flexibility work in that one. Here we're doing a lot of strengthening of muscles while we're standing on one leg to incorporate balance and strength at the same time. Almost done. Oh my goodness. Oh, that leg's on fire. The one that I was standing on. So now we're going to switch. I'm on my right leg. Left leg is going straight up in the air, like so. Hope you can see it a bit at least. My arms are going to go out to the side. Now, you can, I'm going to move over a bit. When you're in this position here, if you're finding it challenging and your leg is burning and your balance is starting to go off a bit, you can hang on to the rail. I'd rather you hang on to the rail than touch down with your foot if you need that extra stability. Try as much as you can to lift that leg as high up as you can, up into the sky. Looking down to keep your neck in a neutral position is also good for your neck and good for posture. And that's done. Wow, that was a really fast 1 minute, or I forgot to flip my timer. Don't know. Okay, 2 more. First one, or the next one I should say, is called the heel raise. So, if you have to do the, I'm gonna flip my timer. Let's get started. So I'm going up on one foot. You can see my body, you don't need to see my feet. This leg is up in the air. I'm going up on my right foot only. Up as high as I can, try to hold it a couple seconds and come back down. If you are having difficulty doing that on one leg, as I am, if you're trying to do exactly what I'm doing, hang on to something. So try going up on the toes, hanging on to something, 1 foot at a time. If you still can't while you're hanging on to something, or you're only going up like half an inch off the floor, you don't have the strength in that calf muscle to do so just yet. You'll get there. Then do both feet on the floor. I give you permission to go up on your toes on both feet if you're having difficulty doing just 1 foot hanging on to something. If you can do it 1 foot hanging on, awesome. Eventually you'll progress to full on hanging, to maybe hanging on with 2 fingers, to maybe hanging on with 1 finger, to eventually just like this, to nothing at all. Oh my goodness, my calf muscle is burning. As high as you can on your toes. Done. Good. Flip the timer. No wasting. We're not going to waste any time. On the right leg now. Up and down. Up. And try to hold it there. Up. Up. Ooh, almost lost it. Didn't touch down. If you can recover without touching down with your hands and your feet, awesome. If you're new to doing balance stuff, don't try to recover on your own, because that's when people most likely will fall. Touch down with your foot or hang on to something. When you know your balance has improved and you can recover on your own, bonus. And now I apologize if you have a hard time hearing me. There's a train about to go by. Hopefully it's a short one. You'll notice this is my bad leg, and I'm starting to feel fatigue in it. I'm not able to hold it up as long as I could the other one, and it's really burning, and my balance is not the greatest on that side. Good. But it's not going to get better unless you work at it, so keep it up. That's all I have to say. One more exercise and we're done. So for this one, you're going to need a prop, either a cane or a broomstick. Like if you have a little sweeping broom, take the bristle part off and just use the stick. I don't have one of those, but luckily I'm in the forest and there's a whole lot of branches out here, so I'm going to use this branch. What we're going to do is called, what's it called? The wand something. My little piece of paper flew over there. I think it's a wand balance. So pretend this is a wand. I'm going to start off with my right hand. Flip the timer over. I am going to balance this in my hand. So make sure you have lots of room. Nothing that you can hit with your stick, because you don't want to knock the chandelier. or have it smash into the window. But what's nice about this, look, if you look at your stick, it's going to make it a whole lot easier than looking away. But you are pretty much balancing the stick on your hand. Where this is a great way to finish your balance program is that it's going to incorporate your entire body. You're going to be using your core muscles because you're going forward and back. You're using your arms, you're using your legs to weight shift side to side, forward and back, and try as best you can to keep it there without having to catch it with your other hand. This one's fun. Whew. Almost lost it. That's 1 minute. Let's switch to the other hand. Good. 1 minute this side. Cores engaged, our arm muscles are alert, and that is time. Thank you very much, Mr. Poplar. We'll leave you there for next time. Nope. All right, so much for a nice, quiet nature sound, nature in the background session. I can't time when the trains come, unfortunately, but hey, that's part of living here. That's part of being on Finlandia property. They go by all the time. So, a couple of things. One more thing I wanted to say before I leave you for today. When we first started the channel, one of the first videos that I did, I told you guys that I'd be doing the PhysioJo Health Info Talks once a week. Or sorry, I was going to try and do it every day to give you something new to look forward to, and to get into a routine of checking in on us, I guess, for us checking in on you. There's a couple of reasons why that hasn't happened and why it's proven to be challenging to do it once a day. Number one, I am not at work every day. I'm not sure if I mentioned that in the video I did from home yesterday. So I'm here on Finlandia property twice a week and at home working from home 3 days a week. So it's more challenging to do certain exercises where I need the access to the fitness center to do the programming. And number two, the more important reason is that it takes a really, really long time to upload a video on YouTube. So I've done this video, it's Tuesday afternoon. If I start uploading it when I get home, it will probably be into the hours of the morning before it finally gets uploaded, because it's a pretty long one. So the train's finishing. There goes the that's better. So yeah, it takes a really, really long time to upload videos onto YouTube. So it makes it very difficult for us to, or for me especially, to do these every day. So I will do my best to get you at least a couple new videos a week. And like I said before, give me ideas. I have a couple more ideas up my sleeve of what to present to you or offer to you, but I'm very open to any suggestions that you have. Okay, so I hope you liked this video. You like the scenery. Sorry for the couple of mishaps that we had. I went from starting with snow to the sun popping out to a train coming along, the sun going away, and now the sun is back. Look at how beautiful it is out here. So I encourage any of you who live close by to come take advantage of the trails. Come and walk them. you're free to do so, and enjoy the outdoors. We may be social distancing, you may be stuck at home, in your home for the most part, but you can still go out and exercise and get some fresh air. Always feels good. All right, that's it. I've talked enough for today. It was supposed to be a 15-minute video and we're at 25 minutes. My apologies. Okay, take care and we'll see you soon. Mwah.